Hey guys, it's Victoria here. I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about levels, right? So levels is one of the things that is probably one of the most, challenging parts of the strategy, right? The market maker strategy. And it's important to understand them. They fit right along, of course, with the market maker cycle that we talk about all the time. And it's good to know where you are, right, in the cycle. We use the levels to do that so that you know which way to go. Okay, so as always, I want to draw my market maker cycle, which we know can be 3 to 5 days. Okay, right, and we always say 3 pushes, right? It can also be 4. I never talk about the 4th push because I've just learned that some people just count their levels or their pushes differently. So I'm just going to say 3 to 4. It could be 3 to 4 pushes, right? Up or down. And it's always going to be 3 ADR. Okay. ADR is very important, right? Sorry, my penmanship here is not that great, but the ADRs are very important because it also tells you, especially if you're trading, if you're day trading, and I'll show you here in just a second. If you're day trading and you are looking to get into the market, let's say you're coming in for London, and let's say the Asia box is blown out because most of the ADR was completed there. And you can see that sometimes within some of the Asian pairs, right? Or let's say the most of the pips happen between Asia and London, and you come into the market for New York, and it's just doing nothing, right? It's going sideways for New York because, there's nothing going on. So again, this is our cycle, okay, 3 to 5 days. And remember, this is your level 3, level 1, level 2, level 3, okay? Okay. All right, so you can, on top of that, so when you're learning, let me clear this out a little bit. So we know that level 1 is your 13 and your 50 EMA cross. We have your level 2, which is usually your 50 and 200 cross, right? And then we have level 3, which is your level 3 could either be, it could be a 50, 800, right? Or it could be a 200, 800, right? And I'm bringing this up because this is not always going to be the case. You're not always going to have these crosses. Most of the time, you're going to have your 13 to 50 cross, and then every now and then you'll have your 50 to 200 cross, but sometimes you're just not going to see them. Okay, you're just not going to see them all the time, right? So then we have your Asia box stacking. Okay, so the Asia box stacking, and I'll just use the example that we have here. Right now, I'm looking at the Aussie dollar, and this was a beautiful setup, right? Look at this. Look at how beautiful this was, right? Okay, you see that? Right? There's your cycle right there, right? So as you can see, we have our 13 and 50 cross here. We know that we're in level 1. We had that nice push, right? And now we have a level of consolidation, right? So you can use your Asia boxes, right? You can use that. So we know this is the Asia box here. This could be, we know that's 3 because we're in level 3. All right, and then we have level 1 here. We have level 2 here, which is already written. Then we have level 3. Okay, you know when you're in level 3 because you're going to see price printing a multi-session M or W. That M or W could either be within that 1 day or it can be 2 trade days. Like for example, this M was in 1 day. Level 3, we can trade up or down. Okay, level 1, usually you can only go one way. Then just know the consolidation is coming and you're looking for, especially when you're doing the bear market, you're looking for a stop point high and then drop. Okay, let's clear this a little bit. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so as you can see, there was really no cross, no 50, 200 cross like we had here for the bull run. So the bear run, it was just a drop, right? So you can count your levels with, this would have been an ideal situation where you would use your Asia boxes to count, or you can use your levels of consolidation to count. Okay. Consolidation here. This one is a little bit tricky. You can count this as 1, or you can do 1, 2, and then a 3, right? Okay, so you have your pullback here, 1, 2, 3. So you have your 3 pullbacks. Here's your big level of consolidation. Then you have your pullbacks here, and then it does the drop. Stop on high, drop. Okay, so that's how you can use the consolidation levels to do it, right? Or you can use the Asia box, right, to count your, to know where you are in the cycle, right? So just keep in mind too, sometimes this consolidation for level 1 could be a bit long. It could last. Sometimes it's level 2 where they hold, right? The consolidation is a bit longer. And also just note that when your pair isn't moving, right? If you're trading the major and it's just consolidating, usually that happens because they're in the crosses. The crosses are moving. So if the majors, or it could be vice versa, right? So if they're holding the majors, go look at the crosses. If they're holding the crosses, go look at the majors, right? And then you should be able to see something clear. But always trade what you can see clearly, right? Don't sit up here trying to trade something like this was a big no-no, right? Ain't nothing going on here. This right here, you may have tried to trade it and then you realize, oh, shucks, I'm in consolidation. I just recommend just get out, right? Just get out and wait for it to break and then get back into the cycle in the trend, right? So this one held for the whole day pretty much. Then it finally broke. Minor pull back here, and this happened in Asia. Broke, another minor pullback, right? And then boom, broke. Big old stop hunt right here. Okay. Off of the 50. This is an excellent trade to get in on. Okay. So when you see that thing pulling back, of course, your entries, right around here somewhere. This is the hour chart. So you probably want to drop down to the 15-minute to get a really good entry there if you'd like. Okay. And so boom, that's it. Now you've got the first leg, right? Now you're going into level 3. And so you have the opportunity to go trade short and long. So it gave you the opportunity here. You just traded short there. Okay, you have your little sideways action here, little W that it's printing for you. Okay, and so boom, now the market shifted, it's going up. You got your consolidation, we got a stop hunt, low rise. Okay, now this consolidation, this is still consolidation, even though it looks like, a stair step up. It could be either up or it can be sideways, either way, right? But either way, that's still consolidation. And if you look to the left, you can see right here, you're in this little order block area right here. So you're just waiting for this thing to be done, right? And then you break up out of that joint, okay? So it literally consolidated. It did a little stair step, right? And then it gave us a nice push, pull back a little bit. Now it went sideways, stop hunt low, rise. Now we're in level 3, okay? So this M, see this M here gave us the multi-session in 2 trade days. Well, remember this one was all in 1, right? So now you're in level 3. So now we know that come when looking at this week, we're looking for this to go down. I'm expecting this, right? That's what we're expecting, right? So we'll see what happens, right? If it's going to be a quick one, right? Sometimes it could just be a real quick boom, boom like this, and then we're back going up, right? This could happen really quickly within the trading session, a day or 2, and then now you're going back up, right? Because this crosses here, I'm expecting that we may have a minor pullback, right? And then it's going to give us a W off of the 200 and continue to rise. right? And I think it's going to happen that way, but we're going to see, right? Because if I look at H4, I'm going to go down to H4, and you can see that this thing has been dropping for quite some time, right? So I am expecting this thing to finally come up here. Like I said, it might come up here to the 200 on the H4, go back down again, and then go back up. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I'm not. I'm definitely have no idea what the market makers are going to do, but I can sit here and look at the cycle and just kind of think, okay, this is what I think it's going to do. But we're going to wait to see exactly what they're going to do, you know, when the market's open. But as of right now, as you can see, the ADR is pretty much almost done. And this is what it looked like on Friday, where when these light up like this, it lets me know that this thing is also getting ready to change, right? It's getting ready to switch over and go the other way. Okay. So this is what kind of preps me. I knew on Friday that it was probably going to be a slight push up. And there was. We had a bit of the news on Friday, and I was in on this market. And so I had put in my pending order right around here. Okay. Put my pending order right around here. And then I had my TP up here. And I took those like 20 some odd pips or something from here to here. Okay. I was expecting that to happen because prices were already above here. So, and it had been consolidating right here. Okay. We had a nice push down. Okay. We know this thing was going to consolidate, and I was expecting this to push up, right? At least to clear this 3 ADR. And then now we're just going to wait. We're going to wait and see what the market's going to do, guys. So, so that's it. You're probably going to, let's see, somebody had me. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the stop hunts really, really quick, right? So let me drop down to the 15-minute. Talk about that real quick. Clear that. Now, stop hunt. Now we're going to probably, let me just jump to, because I got the alerts for GCAD on Friday. I was trading. So right now the markets are not open yet, right? So they're going to open. So when they open, all this is going to change because this is frozen right now from the last live session. So Friday, I got the message, the alert. I got it for all these. I got it for CJ. I got it for the CAD, the pound CAD. Of course, I got it for, I wasn't trading GU, but I got it for that. I was trading the New Zealand CAD, okay? And I didn't even trade this one. I didn't trade the dollar CAD because I traded it the day before, but I was definitely trading this one, right? And I definitely trade the Aussie dollar. And I did trade the Euro CAD as well, but let's just go with this one because this one's still here. I could have sworn I did get the stop hunt sign here. I don't know why it disappeared already, but sometimes whenever the Gcash is unable to determine where the trend is, it will go into this is like a none status, like an NA status. This isn't, nothing's going on yet, right? So that's what will happen when it hasn't confirmed which way it's going. Okay. This thing does update in real time, so it's very convenient. There's some other trend algos out there that do not update in real time. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys. So here's Asia, right? The stop hunt is always going to be 25 to 50 pips below, okay? Always going to be 25 to 50 pips below the Asia low, right? So this one, I don't know exactly where they measured it from. My measure is not right. I have to been around here somewhere. I'm only counting 25, but on the hour, it showed me 31 when I looked at it earlier, and I was like, okay, that's legit. But nonetheless, I have these little reversal dots on here. So when I had gotten to the markets, I got to the market a little bit earlier than what I would normally have gotten to the market on the Friday. I think it was around here. And I went ahead and went short, right? And I got the stop hunt, I got the message. I'm like, okay, shoot, this thing's almost done. So that basically tells you, do not hang around here holding this thing going short, right? Because that's not the intended trend. This is just, you know, the 3 pushes down, right, with the stop hunt to go back up. So this was very helpful to let me know, okay, this thing is about to go up. It's about to finish this short. And now we're looking to go up because it printed up this W is not that pretty, but it is a W, right? And so we are taking the second leg, right? And that's exactly what I did, right? This is not pretty, but we took this second leg, right? So I knew from there, I needed to wait for New York, right? I needed to wait for New York and then to go ahead and enter this thing to go long in New York. So that's what I did. TP was around here with the 800, right? If I'm seeing the 800 here, that's pretty close. I'm going to use that as my target area. Okay. If I don't have any of the EMAs to use as my target area, and if I have the, let me clear this. If I have the, what is that, the psychological SNR, I will use that, or I use the market structure, right? Either one of those would work, you know, for my targets. Okay. So don't want to keep this one too long. I hope that you guys, you know, found this valuable when it comes to counting your levels. I don't think there's a wrong or right way, as long as you know it could be 3 or 4 pushes down, and that's what you're looking for. And you know, you can use your Asia boxes, you can use your consolidations, right? Or you can count these pushes down or up, right, to give you an idea of what's left in that trend. Okay. And don't get stuck in the market that's not doing anything. Okay. Like EA, like this thing, look at this. It didn't do a whole lot at all, right? It was in consolidation forever after this big push down here. So we had consolidation. And then here, I counted this one as a pullback, as a push, because it pulled back from the EMAs. So it gave us a nice pullback off of the 50. So I counted that as one push. And then here was another one that was pretty close to the 50. I counted that one. So now this one, to me, it's looking like this trend is going to change. We're going to look like we're going to go long. Okay. And so that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you found this video to be valuable. Let me know comments, questions, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks.